Hi, everybody. Thanks for joining me today. It's wonderful to be with you. I'm going to go back to my yoga mat where we can start this whole 2025 year off with yoga, present moment awareness, and just that loving energy that we really feel once we've practiced. Well, we might feel it beforehand, but we definitely feel it afterwards. All right, I'm going to go back to my yoga mat and I'll see you there. Please go ahead and make sure that you have a bolster, blanket, couple of blocks perhaps, and a strap. And if you don't have any of these items, just make do with what you have at home. Maybe you've got a couple of blankets, a pillow, and if you don't have blocks, maybe you have um, like couch pillows that are a little bit smaller, and you can kind of use them to lift yourself up higher. So it's always nice to just kind of make do with what you have, and I can always assist you in finding ways to purchase these kinds of things if that's what you would like because it does aid in our practice, just feeling more integrated. Welcome to 2025. It's January the 2nd. So let's go inside. Let's go ahead and close the eyes. Go ahead and sit up nice and tall. If you don't want your eyes closed for any reason, just keep a soft gaze, right? And just remembering that you're here. This is just you and your mat, and you're sitting back in your seat and you're lifting up out of the crown of your head. I naturally went into my palms open. And I think that's because I'm really feeling into accessing the energy of today and the whole of this year. So when we do that, we're kind of like opening up to healing and energy. Palms facing down, it's more of a grounded energy. And although I do feel like we need that, I naturally went into this. So see where you naturally went into, whether your palms are open or down, and not either one is wrong. All right. So sitting up nice and tall, you might want to swallow, clear your throat, allow yourself to sit back onto your sit bones, feeling the belly button draw in and up. And go ahead and just bring your left hand, which is closest to your heart, just right on your heart for a moment. And just feeling your heart beating. I'd love you to just connect to your inner world, that real physical world of the body and the mechanics of the body, and how incredible the body is because it's always trying to move towards a balanced place. That's kind of like the most amazing thing that I love about all of us is that our bodies want to be healthy. It wants to move us into homeostasis or balance. So as you connect with the rhythm of your own heart, allow yourself to soften through your face, your eyes, your jaw, maybe open and close your mouth. Yeah, so when we move into yoga, it's really more that we're relaxing our body and allowing the body to be receptive to the healing that will take place. Go ahead now and bring the other hand on top of your heart. And as you sit up nice and tall, I want you to feel into an intention for today. And I don't want to make it that huge, but well, it could be the intention for your year as well. Um, I don't want you to feel pressure with that though. So if it doesn't feel like it's for your whole year, just respectfully say to yourself, my intention is for today. And you could do, this is my intention for today, and this is my intention for the year. So contemplate on that. How would you love to see your future, your year unfold? Remember that the presence of the moment really dictates our future. So, really feeling into what you would love to have and to be and to come from that place of whatever that is for you. Is it heart-centeredness? I don't want to put words into your mouth, but feel into the clarity of why you're deciding this intention. Go ahead and voice that now to yourself 3 times. Amazing. Go ahead and bring your hands into Anjali Mudra, into prayer. And let's go ahead and chant Om together just once. And consider that your body is an instrument. So you're attuning your instrument with the sound of the universe. You're connecting essentially your individual self with the collective self and the collective whole world energy, all the beings. Let's take a deep breath in. Deep breath in and deep breath out. Go ahead and release your hands. Go ahead and open up your eyes. Just keep your gaze soft, just you and your mat. Go ahead and come off your bolster if you are on one, or your pillow, whatever you're on. Go ahead and take your legs really wide into a wide straddle. Just go ahead and bring your hands just on your knees or on your thighs. Go ahead and lift up out of your belly and lean forward with your heart. Go ahead and point your toes and then flex them back. Go ahead and point them and then flex them back. And now relax your legs. Don't even point them or flex them, but lead with your heart and just hang out here for a couple of breaths. You can close your eyes. I want you to feel the inner edges of your thighs stretching. You've got this long spine. You might be feeling like this isn't doing much, but if you need to, you want to lift up out of your heart and even come a little bit more forward, lifting up through your heart without rounding your spine though so much. So heart is lifted, deep breath in, deep breath out. Relax your feet. Inhale to exhale. And then very slowly walk yourself up, grab onto the outside of your knees, cross your legs. So just bring your legs into a comfortable cross-legged position. That's it. And then inhale, reach your arms up high. Go ahead and gaze up. Draw the belly button in and up. And then exhale, hands to your side. That's it. So you're just feeling your outside of your aura as you inhale, reach up high. And as you exhale, arms out to the side. And you can turn your head side to side. So let's inhale, reach up, look up. Let's exhale, turn our head to one side. Inhale, reach up high. Exhale, turn your head the other way. One more time, inhale. Good. Exhale, turn your head the other way. Amazing. Inhale, reach up. And exhale, other side. Good. And now coming back to center, go ahead and bring your knees together. Come onto all fours, hands and knees. And go ahead and move away your bolster, your pillows, your blankets, anything that you might have. Sometimes what I'll do is I'll put them, a bolster in the front or blocks in the front, or even the blanket or bolster in the back. So you can do either way. It's just for easy access. So then you've got it, you've got it all there when you need it. All right, so let's get started. Let's go ahead and bring our hands down onto our yoga mat. Go ahead and spread your fingers wide. Have your hands directly underneath your shoulders. Your knees are back, a little bit further back than your hips are. Go ahead and drop, really drop your belly all the way down. Drop your heart, drop your belly. You're dropping it, but there is a slight drawing in of your belly. And then exhale to round upper back. That's the exhale, right? So inhale to arch, nice straight arms, and exhale to round. Good. And inhale to arch, exhale to round. Just kind of go at your own breath pace here. Amazing. Couple more times. And when you're ready, just going right into your first downward facing dog. So taking your knees back, curling your toes under, drawing your belly button in, bringing your sit bones up high. And just bending one knee, straightening up the other. Just take it side to side. I'm just going to check and make sure we've got nobody in the waiting room. So staying in your down dog and going side to side, one heel and then the other heel. That's it. Looking good. Very good. Yay. Oh, that's it. That's so perfect. I love it. Beautiful. Oh, so nice. Deep breath in, deep breath out. And then slowly start to walk your feet all the way up to your hands. Separate your feet about hips distance. Inhale and lengthen, gaze up. Notice how I'm using the bolster and the blocks. It just really helps. Yes, that's it. Amazing. Rock more forward. And then exhale and fold in. Good. Let's do that again. I'm going to take everything a bit more forward. So inhale, lengthen. Exhale, fold. Two more times. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, fold. Good. One more time. Inhale, lengthen. And exhale, fold. Good. Now bend your knees a lot. Slowly roll up, one vertebrae at a time. Draw the belly button in. Come all the way up to standing. As you reach up high to the sky, you can move side to side and just start to move the energy. So I'm like kind of moving my wrists, moving the other wrists, moving my ankles, just to start to wake up the body, all the different mama points of where we open up the joints, just starting to move around as if nobody's watching you, right? Just kind of create a healing energy and opened heart into these positions. That's it. So just anything goes right now. Breathe in through nose, out through nose. Ujjayi pranayama. Your breath with sound. Good. And then go ahead and come all the way up. Go ahead and separate your feet even wider than hips distance. So pretty wide. Your toes are out and your heels are in. And then just go ahead and bend your knees quite a bit and reach the arms up high. So it looks like this. Exhale, hands to your heart. Amazing. And then inhale, reach up high again. And then exhale, hands to your heart. Good. Now straighten up your legs. I'd like to do a breathing exercise. It's called Bastika breath. So you're going to bring your arms up high. And as you exhale, you're going to bring the belly button in and bring your arms down. It looks like that. So inhale up. I'm going to do a slight bend into the knees and exhale down. And it's through the nose. So your mouth is closed. So inhale up. Exhale, close the mouth. Exhale, right? Inhale up. Exhale. So it's like a sharp exhale. Inhale up. Exhale. And then you can go faster. So it goes like this. Good. Keep going. Keep going. Keep going. Keep going. Good. And release. Arms out to the side. Bring your hands to your heart. Bring your feet together. Just bringing somebody in. Amazing. Good. All right. So how'd you do? Let's do that again. You don't need to go as fast as I was going. Okay. So you can definitely keep it real, go to your pace. Let me get back here. Sorry, you guys. Why isn't it working? Yeah. Oh, yeah. All right. It's doing its thing again. Sorry, guys. Yeah, let's do this again. Yeah. Oh, look at Molly. You're going for it. Good for you. Ready? So feet are pretty wide, like wider than hips distance. We're going to go for that again. We're going to bend the knees. We're going to reach the arms up high. We're going to draw the belly button in. Okay, deep breath in. So it's through the nose. Your mouth is shut. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale. Yes, that's it. It just brings energy into the body. Keep it going. Inhale up, exhale down. That's it. Keep it going. And you can go slower, right? This is your breath pace. Keep it going. Keep it going. You got this. All right. All right. Inhale, rise up, arms out to the side. Bring the feet together. You're doing really good. Now, bring your hands to your heart for a moment. Can you feel that just that little movement, which I don't think is that little, how much the heart is beating? All right. So now slow the heart rate down by deepening your breath. So deep breath in and deep breath out. Let's try to do nose breathing if you can, if you don't have a cold or you don't have allergies. So in through nose, out through nose. Good. One more of those. Deep breath in and deep breath out. Oh, you're doing so good. All right. Release your hands down. Let's flow a little bit. Let's go to the front of our yoga mat. So go ahead and step over. Feet are hips distance. Inhale and reach your arms up high. Exhale, hinge at your hips, fold into you. Inhale and lengthen, gaze up, look up. Draw the belly button in, bend the knees slightly. Exhale, fold in, take your blocks back, take the right leg back. Move the left foot a little bit to the left so you're in this high lunge, right? So if you don't have blocks, then, you might be just on the ground like this. A couple of books are good. You just get what you do have. Left hip is up, right hip is down. Inhale, reach the arms up high. Exhale out to the side. Inhale forward. Exhale out to the side. Good. Inhale forward. And then exhale out in front of you. Hover over your belly, like hover over that left thigh, but draw the belly button in. And then release the right hand down onto a block. Left arm is up. Release the left hand behind you and forward. Inhale to exhale. And then drop the right knee to the floor. Interlace your fingers and take the heels of your hands up. Open up through your heart and start to sink down. Open the heart, deep breath in, deep breath out, and then gently release your hands down. And let's step back, come into your plank position. So draw the belly button in and up, and then go back to downward facing dog. So hips are up high. Your slow nose breathing is here. So relax your head down into the space. Deeply breathe in through nose, out through nose. Perhaps even move your head side to side and just really relax your head and neck because you're not holding it up, nor are you pushing it down. And then drop down onto your knees. Let's come into your child's pose. So bring your big toes to touch. Let your knees open wide. Bring your forehead down. Bend your elbows out to the side and just settle into you. Deep breath in and deep breath out. Remember the intention you made. Keep it sweetly in your heart. And then reach the arms out in front of you. Spread your fingers wide. Come up now, all fours, hands and knees. Go ahead and round up your spine. Exhale. Inhale to arch. And then exhale to round. Good. Inhale to arch. I think someone just unmuted themselves. If you could put your mute back, that would be great. And then come into downward facing dog, taking those knees back, taking your hips up high, and dropping your head down low. Deep breath in and deep breath out. Go ahead and come up onto the ball of both feet. Let's step the right foot up towards the hands. Grab onto your blocks. Move the right foot to the right. So you're getting off that tight rope. Draw the belly button in. Lead with your heart. And then reach the arms up high. Deep breath in. And then deep breath out. Inhale, reach up. And then exhale out to the side. Inhale forward. Exhale out to the side. Amazing. Inhale forward. And then exhale out to the side. Good. Now hover over your right thigh. Draw the belly button in and up. Lengthen out. Drop the left hand down. Right arm is up. And it goes all the way back. And forward. And back. And forward. Good. Back and forward. Amazing. And now drop that left knee to the floor. Go ahead and interlace your fingers, heels of your hands up. Open up through your heart. Deep breath in, deep breath out. You can drop your back foot, sink it down. Breathe and breathe. Good. Release your hands. Grab onto your blocks. Bring the legs back. Sit down on two of your blocks, or just something that's at least this kind of height, and try to sit back. I want you to be comfy here. So try not to sit back where you're like, wow, I wish this would end. Sit back and find a place where you're actually comfortable. Some folks don't need two blocks. Maybe they want to come down a bit lower, or a block and a blanket. Yeah, and avoid sitting on your ankles. So I'm not sitting on my ankles. It looks like I'm sitting on my ankles, but I'm not. They're out to the side. All right. So sit up nice and tall. Use your right hand. We're taking a detour. Breath work. Right hand. Block off the left side of your nostril with your right hand. Exhale from the crown down through the right side of your nostril. So all the way down. Inhale up. Pinch your nose, hold your breath. If you're pregnant, don't hold your breath. Just move on. Let's all move on. Exhale down the left side. Good. Inhale up the left side. Hold your breath, pinch your nose. Down the right side. So obviously, as you know, as you're going down that right side, the left side nostril is blocked off with your finger. Inhale up the right side. Hold your breath. And down the left side. Thumb is blocking off that right side. Inhale up the left side, all the way up. Hold your breath. Down the right side. Inhale up the right side. Hold. And down the left side. Good. One more round. Inhale up left side. Hold. And down right side. Good. Release your hand down. Keep your eyes closed, but take a deep breath in through nose. Really fill up your lungs with breath and out through your mouth. Amazing. Relax your jaw, move your head. Inhale through the nose and let it out. Yeah, one more time. Deep breath in and deep breath out. Amazing, you guys. All right, let's come up. That was a nice detour. Keep your focus on your breath. Let's bring our blocks back to the front of our yoga mat. Let's go into downward facing dog. And just know that if you've got wrist issues and things like that, If you're a painter or hairdresser or any type of person that kind of works with their hands a lot, a surgeon, you might decide that you're down on your elbows, right? So you might decide that you're not doing a full down dog where you're up on your hands. You know, you can do and change that in any of my classes. I mean, please, I want you listening to your body. So if your body's saying that it can't do full dog, how about half dog? This is half dog, right? So my knees are not off the ground. So just know you have all these different options to help you so that you can still do many of these postures. And so that being said, not all these postures are going to be for you. Some poses just won't work for every body. And that means that you would listen to your body and not do them. All right, let's drop down onto our knees. Let's go ahead and walk all the way up to the front of our yoga mat. Let's come into our forward bend. Let's inhale and lengthen. Gaze up, look up. Exhale and fold in. Good. Inhale, arms out to the side. Bend your knees a little. Lead with your heart. Reach all the way up. And exhale, hands to your heart. Take 2 more deep breaths here. Take 1 more deep breath. Getting really present, really grounded in your feet. Let's move into some standing poses. Inhale as you reach up high. Exhale as you hinge at your hips, dive into you. Inhale and lengthen, gaze up. Exhale, fold in. Let's bend our knees. Let's take the right foot back. Let's line up our left foot with our back middle arch. So just kind of see that line, that imaginary line before you come up. And then come up into warrior one. So the left hip is more back. The right hip is more forward. But mostly you're pressing into the outer edge of your right foot a lot. Left shoulder back, right shoulder more forward. Arms can come forward. Retract your arms, hollow armpits, and then reaching up from that space. Palms are facing one another. But if the shoulders are tight, again, palms can face the front of the room. Deep breath in, deep breath out. Hands come into prayer. Come into warrior two. So you may want to take your stance just a little bit longer than what you have it. So line up your left heel with your back middle arch. So you might want to take it a little tiny bit longer. Arms come up and then bend into that front knee, the sinking down. And as you bend into that front knee, ground into your back foot a lot. So sink it down. Focus on your breathing. Long, deep breaths in and out through the nose. So this challenging position, yet you're quite calm about it because you're focused on your breathing. You're really bringing in your parasympathetic nervous system by completing your exhale. Straighten up your left leg. Go ahead and go back the way this left arm comes up. You can turn the palm to face the back. Press down into both feet. Nice, you guys. Create space. Open through the heart and create space. Open through the heart and create space. Go ahead and come back into that warrior two position. Sink it down. Right hip is coming in a little bit. Left forearm down. Looks like this. Heart is opening towards the front. So you don't have to look up yet. Take your head back. And you may not ever want to look up because your neck's not that happy about it, right? So feel into that. Chin away from chest. Maybe you can look up. Maybe you come back to center. But wherever you are, you're listening to your body. Right arm goes up and overhead. So really press into the outer edge of your right foot as you rotate your chest, more open towards the sky. And now release the hand down, the right hand. Check this out. We're going to pivot our left foot in. We're going to bring both hands down to the ground, Padarita, Padottanasana. Line up your big toes. Inhale and lengthen, gaze up. Exhale and fold over and more forward. Drop your head down. And you may want to just inhale and lengthen a couple of times and then exhale, fold in. Good. Inhale and lengthen. Exhale and fold. Beautiful oscillation. Inhale and lengthen. And then exhale and fold. Amazing. And then walk your blocks and everything over to your right foot. So now the back of the room would be more of the front of the room, which I hope is okay with your setup. If it's not, just change legs and face the other way. So as long as this right foot is forward, that's what we want. So line up the right heel with your back middle arch. See that imaginary line? I always love getting the foundation and then rise from there. So hands to hips is nice because you're kind of setting the stage for the hips to be more squared to the front. And then the arms just go out in front of you. Retract your arms, hollow armpits. Reach the arms up high from there. And then bend into that right knee. Open up your heart. Deep breath in. Deep breath out. Soften through with your face. And then come into warrior two. So ease into it as you line up again, right foot with back middle arch. Spread your toes wide, right? That's an important thing, right? And then looking back, seeing that your left hand is where you want it to be. Gaze back to that middle right finger, and then bend into your right knee. Sink it down. But as you do that, your attention is to your back leg as you press it down. Deep breath in, deep breath out. Really strong position here, yet you're calm inside. Your inner peace is shining through your heart skin. Inhale, exhale, and then straighten up the front leg. Left palm down, right palm up and over. Deep breath in. This is all about finding space when you're in this pose. So what does that mean to you? Is it the inner space that you're trying to find more space, right? If you're a creative type, which I'd say all of us are, we all are wanting and needing to create more space for the newness to come in, right? And here comes my dog, the newness. She's very new. She's 6 months now. All right, come back to warrior two. Sink it down. Go ahead and reach out in front of you. Take the forearm down and the left arm up. Couldn't have cued that better, Gracie. The new stuff comes in. So head goes back, upper body back, everything leaning back. And then take your left arm up and overhead. Deep breath in, deep breath out. Keep rotating your chest. Of course, she's very curious. So she wants to get the computer and everything. I'd love you to go back, you little pest, and I love you so much. Deep breath in, deep breath out. Now release, left hand down. Come back into that forward bend. Let your head drop down into this space, just right where you were. And let's come into your frog pose. So check this out. I'm going to attempt to come right down onto my knees. See if I can hold or hide these. So I want you guys to take your legs pretty wide. I'm going to show it to you this way. Flex your feet. Hope you can see that. So my legs, my feet are flexed. My knees are going pretty wide. And I'm going to come down onto my forearms. So hopefully you can see that. Now you can always, bring something for your forehead. So I'm going to melt my heart and try to really soften through my inner groins. Relax your head and your neck. Deep breath in, deep breath out. Slow, deep breaths. You're a yoga dog, Gracie. You have to kind of chill out, sweetie. Deep breath in, deep breath out. Oh my goodness, puppies don't want to chill out. All right, you guys, let's come forward, come down onto our belly, and just start to bring your knees together. Check it out. I'm up on my forearms. I don't know if you can see that, but yeah, I'm up on my forearms, and this is called Sphinx. Turn your palms open, close your eyes, open up into your heart. I'm going to put Gracie in another place. So hang out in Sphinx pose, you guys. Deep breath in, deep breath out. And just kind of close your eyes and just kind of turn your head side to side, side to side. Yeah, that's it. Deep breath in, and deep breath out. And then as you're ready, bring your forehead down to the ground and prop yourself up into your child's pose. Take your time all the way back. And if you have a bolster, go ahead and use that. And let's just come into some deep breathing in child's pose. So turning your head to one side, taking a deep breath in, and taking the breath all the way out. I want to ask you to do nose breathing right here. Nose breathing just brings in a little bit more oxygen to the body, if you could believe that. Yeah, so it really, it's a de-stressor all the way. So deep breath in through nose, deep breath out through nose. Just a few more. And then turn your head the other way. Just follow your breath. That's all I want you to do. Follow the inhale all the way to the end of the exhale while relaxing the body. That's it. 2 more deep breaths. Follow your breath, nostril breathing. Good. And now start to come up, and let's come up onto our knees. You might want to turn your mat over. It looks like this, just to give your knees a bit more padding. And we're going to bring our bolster behind us. Now, you might say, well, I don't have a bolster. So if you don't have a bolster, you're going to curl your toes under. And those of you with a bolster, you can still curl your toes under. So go ahead and do that. Those of you with not using a bolster, your hands are going to go to your hips. You're going to try to turn your fingers up the way, and you're really lifting your heart up high. So you're lifting your heart up high. This is called camel. This is a heart opener. Heart is up, and I'm also pushing my hips forward. So hips are pushing forward, heart is lifting up. Hands, if you've got bolster, can go behind you. And you just kind of open up through the heart center. Heart is open, hips are forward, heart is open, hips are forward. Do your best. You do not have to bring your head back. Deep breath in, deep breath out. Remember, this heart opener is in the heart. It is not the lower back, although the hips are coming forward. All right, slowly release it. Just go ahead and sit back. You might want to just sit back on your bolster. Close your eyes. There's a lot of things that get stirred up when we move upside down and move into like a back bend. Let everything settle. And let's go again. If you want to stay where you are, you absolutely can. Otherwise, let's go right back into it. Now, I'm going to demonstrate it without the bolster. So toes are curled under, hands to hips, heart is forward, hips are forward, head could go back. Neck doesn't love it, doesn't have to. And then you could do one hand at a time to go back. Yeah. And then maybe then the other hand. right. So just easing into this back bend that is quite a lot, right? So this is why we have all these different props to help us: heart forward, hips forward, and maybe even both hands down, hips forward, heart open, and then dropping it down. Go ahead and cross your legs for a moment. Go ahead and sit up nice and tall. Deeply breathe. In through nose, out through nose. Good. And then just start to make your way now onto your yoga mat. You've done so well today. Go ahead and lay down. Grab your yoga strap. So if you don't have a strap, look, you could use a towel, you could use a belt, right? Like whatever you've got, go ahead and get what you have. I'm going to move my mat away from the wall a little bit so that I have a lot of room to stretch. And you're going to come back. If you need something behind your head, you feel like you need that added lift, go ahead and use a blanket. And then bring your strap to the ball of your right foot. Take it up high and have the right hand grab onto the right side. Left hand grabs onto the left side. That's it. Closing your eyes, perhaps. And just, I know this looks like we're doing something. I mean, we are, but I want you to kind of move into being in here. So it's less about how much you can find your flexibility and take your leg overhead. That is happening, but it's more about how can you just breathe in through nose and out through nose to really open up to the healing of the totality of the position. Inhale, exhale. Left leg could be down unless the lower back doesn't feel right for it to straighten. Right, so just do what's right for you. Inhale, exhale. Soften your face. And now have your left hand grab onto both sides of your strap. You may want to scoot your bum a little to the right side first. And then straighten out your left leg. And let's take this right leg over to the left side. Right side bum comes up. That left elbow can drop, and you can gaze either to the ceiling or over to the right. Breathe into your twist. This is so nourishing for your spine. Inhale, exhale. So there is a drawing in of my belly button, but it's also not so much that it's not also relaxing. So try not to draw the belly button in too much here, right? Because you want to find that twist. And then bend the right knee. Release your strap to your belly for a moment and bring your bum back to center. And go ahead and grab onto your leg and just kind of cuddle, cuddle this leg. This leg looks like pigeon pose, upside down. So you're just kind of taking it side to side, just kind of getting some motion in the hip, some flexibility in the hip. Deep breath in, deep breath out. And now bring the left knee up. Can you see what we're doing? So now you're in this like thread the needle pose. You want to flex these right toes and have your left hand go underneath that right foot. Let the whole lower body fall over to the left. So grab onto your foot. Don't let it go. Let everything fall. Now you're probably feeling a nice stretch here through the outer right hip. You're gazing up to the ceiling, and you may be able to kind of gaze over to the right with that right elbow coming down, right shoulder coming down. Deep breath in, deep breath out. You're really there now. You're present. You're in your body. Relax your jaw. Breath in, breath out. And then coming back to center, releasing everything. Yeah. Go ahead and release the legs down. Bring your bum back to center. Stretch your arms overhead. Go ahead and stretch your belly, arch your spine. Go ahead and point your toes. Lift your chin up. Really stretch out, pointing and flexing. And then go ahead and bring your knees back in. Let's go ahead and bring the strap to the ball of our left foot. Left leg comes up high. Left hand grabs onto the left side. Right hand grabs onto the right. Nice, you guys. Fall into your breath. Yes, you're stretching, but more importantly, get the rhythm of your breath first. Nose breathing. It's like your continuous friend that's right there for you, helping you to relax the nervous system. Breath in, breath out. Relax your eyes. And you can relax the right leg down as well. You can have your right hand grab onto both sides of your strap. You're going to take that twist. So the left leg's going to go over to the right, and you're going to allow that left hip to come up. Right elbow drops down. You're gazing over to your left side. So sometimes I don't like anything behind my head when I'm doing this. You may be different. You need to kind of experiment and see what your body is needing, right? Sometimes you don't know until you change it. Deep breath in, deep breath out. And then bend your left knee and bring this leg back to center. Release your strap and just very gently, just kind of like taking it side to side. It's as if this leg looks like pigeon upside down. And you might kind of realize, wow, why isn't this hip moving as much as the other one? Well, it might be tighter and stronger, right? Sometimes we have the tightness because we're actually strong and we're holding things, right, together. So, yeah, I guess we don't really need to know that for an absolute, but just know that you are trying to move into your hip here, give it a bit more flexibility. And now bring that left ankle to the right knee. It looks like this. Thread the needle. Flex your left toes and have the right hand go underneath that left foot. And then let the whole lower body move over to the right side. Gaze to the ceiling or gaze over to the right. Deep breath in and deep breath out. Relax your belly. Breath in and breath out. Relax your face. Relax your jaw. You're getting ready for Shavasana. You're letting the body know through that long, deep breaths coming in and out through your nose that you're moving into a deep relaxation that you certainly don't want to skimp on. Okay, so as you move back to center, maybe just bring your feet about mat's distance apart, or maybe a little bit less than that. It doesn't matter if the toes are out, the toes are in. All I want you to do is just let knees fall to the left, like windshield wipers, and to the other side. Let the hip stay lifted as you move the knees down. So just allow for that gentle range of motion, right? We can't think our way into these positions. We actually have to do them, right? So side to side, side to side, deep breath in, deep breath out. And if there's anything else that your body needs before it can rest for a couple of minutes, then go ahead and do that. Right? I always want you to feel like you could take your legs up on the wall for final rest. I always want you to feel like you could grab something and put it underneath your knees for final rest. You definitely want to keep yourself warm. So if there's any blankets or anything near you, put it over your body, right? Turn your palms open. And sometimes, it's good not to disturb yourself very much and try to make it all perfect, right? Just getting your yoga strap might be your eye pillow today, right? So you're just making a big deal about it. Shoulders raised, feeling like they're, somewhat together. That the shoulders are not near the ears. Take a deep breath in and a deep breath out. So letting go of our practice now. Just allowing the depth of our practice, focus, to take shape in the way that our body receives the medicine. Take shape in the way that our body heals itself, right? So, like I mentioned in the beginning of class, I was always trying to move to balance, no matter what we do to it. It's kind of amazing. It's like our body is part of something greater. Survival, right? Always be healthy. So when we do healthy things like practice yoga or eat the right food, just so you know, your body is definitely listening. Walk into this now. You don't have to have a particular breath in mind. Allowing the body itself. Moving your fingers. Just remembering the peace that you have to practice to remember that. Moving your toes, your fingers. Try to roll yourself over to the right side. And then coming up when you're ready, coming in feet, coming up nice and tall. Just feeling your crown reach up. And then gently bring, taking a moment here to bow into your heart and offer thanks for your practice today and for all the many blessings that yoga brings to you and to all those with whom your life touches. And just remembering that your body's always trying to get to balance, always trying to be healthy. So maybe that should be our overarching theme for not just today, but for 2025. Do your best. Take care of your body. Do your practice. And remember that your body's on your side. Thank you so much for being here today and for sharing your energy. I'm so humbled and grateful and honored that I get to be here with you. It's truly a gift to me. It's not just it might feel a gift for you. It's truly I get so much from this. So thank you. Namaste. I'm just going to come over now and turn off the recording so we can have a little chat. If anyone has any questions, I'll just go ahead and do that. Last time I turned off the whole video. I don't want to do. All right. There.